Hey everybody, welcome back to Record-ology. This is going to be awesome. Today, we are looking at a new radio and Bluetooth speaker from Studebaker. Now hold the phone because in addition to testing all of its functionality, we are going to throw some curveballs with some transmitters that I have laying around. You're not going to want to miss this. Welcome back to the illustrious Record-ology Studios. Today we've got an interesting one here. Studebaker. These guys always blow my mind because their stuff is just so fun and I end up liking it even more than I thought I would. And a lot of people will brush it off and say, oh, it's not real Studebaker. Well, guess what? They own the name. So yeah, it is real Studebaker and the styling is cool. It's a very cool utilization of technology and sort of retro approach. And I think it's fun. And like I always say, it's okay to have fun, guys. Plus, we don't need to be constantly comparing anything that comes along to the best in the world because sometimes it's just supposed to be an extra item, just something fun to have, something to enjoy. And what do we got here? So this is a high-power Bluetooth portable AM/FM radio. It's got AM. It's got AM. FM swivel antenna, 20 programmable memory. Blue LED display, external AC adapter. Ooh, we like that. We like that. 2 4-watt speakers, which for this is plenty adequate. USB port, etc., etc. It looks cool. Let's get into it. And perhaps I'm jaded. I try not to be, but after unboxing, reviewing, presenting thousands of items at this point, there's always somebody that will find fault. Always. And they'll be like comparing it to whatever the best. Well, that doesn't even compare to this, $5,000 radio. It's not supposed to. It's just supposed to be what it is. It's a radio. Just enjoy it. Good grief. This looks like a DC power supply. Interesting. USB-C on one side, wall wart on the other side, and it is a 2 amp 5 volt power supply. Just love doing this kind of stuff. It's just fun. I like exploring technology and, trying different things out. Some stuff may not be for me personally. I may, pass it on to somebody who really enjoys it. Other stuff, I'm just like, wow, I really like this. And I use things that are reviewed on this show all the time. All right, so we got a plastic bag. Now we've got sort of a tissue paper wrapper, and there it is. That's cool, dude. That is really cool. It's got some good weight to it. Nice solid handle. That's the first thing I noticed. It's not hollowed out, which I really, really appreciate. Oh man, that looks cool. Obviously there's some, through line to automotive design cues built into this, which I think is cool. So we do have like the sort of chrome looking grill, but it's sort of a flat chrome finish, which I think is nice. Contrasts nicely with the shiny chrome knobs. You can see the speakers and the black grill behind this decorative grill there. These feet will grip very well, I can tell. Solid panel there on the back. Ooh, it's ported. So we do have the base ports in the back there, and I can tell, okay, they're molded. So they go and then they turn internally there. Aux input, so we can connect anything to it. DC input, that is going to be the power supply. So this is going to be a rechargeable radio. Charge it up. We've got the aerial back here. Standard issue. Nice clip for it. The fit and finish on this is really snazzy. We've got the protective film on the front. There is a closer look at the display. Kind of a yellow. And yes, it does have AM, FM, which is cool. Volume control over here. Battery warning indicator. Obviously, this just looks so slick. I really like the look of this. FM stereo indicator light. Bluetooth tuning knob. Has good drag. This will no doubt be a digital tuner, but still really snazzy. Over here is a function switch. Power off, radio, Bluetooth, aux, USB. It's already charged up. The USB jack there for playing MP3 files. There is a display there. We've got transport controls, a band selector switch over here. That's awesome. All right, let's test it out. And I even like the color. Okay, let's go ahead and power this bad boy on. So like I said earlier, we're going to do some fun things with some transmitters I have to test the radio functionality. And but before we do that, I just wanted to do a basic, regular FM radio test. So let's go ahead and extend the antenna up.
But I'll tell you what it's done.
FM stereo.
It has caused me.
K82.3. Your house.
Did you just win a Hey, Juvie. And Wild has your tickets. All week, just play Beat the Freaks. And win or lose, you're in. With a friend, February 21st at Amalie Arena. Ready to go up with the hot boy? Tickets on sale now.
Enjoyed exploring the lakes, rivers, bays, and the Gulf.
Open enrollment.
If you're tired of struggling to lose weight, Red Mountain Weight Loss has the solution.
Age and eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com for details.
The sound quality is incredible, you guys. Absolutely incredible. The bass, it's just amazing. It sounds fantastic. Let me go over to AM, see if we can pick up anything here. If it doesn't pick up much AM, it's okay. We got an AM transmitter. I don't have the best location for picking up AM. Yeah, not a surprise, but it's okay. That's okay. Okay, yeah, that's really, really cool. All right, let's do some fun things with the radio. I'm going to go back over to FM stereo. See, that's what I mean with the Studebaker stuff, is it is novelty, but it's also highly functional. Like, the quality is there. This is a fantastic sounding radio. And I haven't even tested out any of the functionality besides just the cursory dial tour that we just did. Okay, staying on brand here, I've got this recently reviewed Studebaker CD player. This is their newest gen CD player. Got a Dorothy Lamour CD here. And we're going to test this out because this radio or this CD player has a built-in FM transmitter. So you can add functionality. You can obviously do the aux input. That'd be the easy way. But it'd be more fun to use some of the other technology that's on board. So we've got the FM transmitter here. I'm not going to use this video to show you how to do that again. But let me make that connection and we'll listen to our CD on the radio. Okay, I've got this transmitting on 102.5 FM, I believe. So let's go ahead and tune the dial and see what we can pick up. Here we go. All right.
How come I stutter when I talk to you on the telephone?
There's the FM stereo indicator.
I used to think I had a home.
And then just to prove that it's coming from here, watch this, we'll skip tracks. Awesome. This is cool. Obviously there's some noise there, some carrier noise, but we're just having fun. Okay, that's awesome. I also thought we would test it with this. No, it's not a Sound Burger. It's a Crosley Burger. They don't make these anymore, but this is cool. This is the first gen one, and I want to let you know that the red tip cartridge you see there is still magnetic. It's actually a magnetic phono cartridge. This has an onboard FM transmitter, so that's why I've decided to use it. And for music, I've been looking forward for an excuse to do this. My new German beer drinking record. I was amazed at when I posted that a few days ago. I was amazed how some people were like, I would do anything in my power to prevent this from being in my library. And a lot of people are like, no, I've got some of that German beer drinking music as well. The funny part is I don't drink alcohol. So, but I just love this music. I love it. One of my favorite things in the world is the Germany Pavilion beer garden area back in the back of Epcot there. I love it. And this music, it's just really, really cool. Okay, got it all hooked up. and some German beer drinking music queued up for your enjoyment. So this FM transmitter built into this only has 2 presets. I think 88.1 and then something in the neighborhood. So we're going to try the 88.1. So let me go ahead and start this going. I wonder if I can have the volume down and then the sound still transmits. But let's go ahead and tune the dial here and see what we get.
In times of national...
It works. The reason why you heard it slow down a little bit is my thumb was hitting the side of the record there. Okay, totally geeking out here. Let's get rid of the FM antenna for now. We're going to switch over to AM. And for AM, we are going to use one of my new best friends, my little handy dandy AM transmitter. But we need something to connect to it. Video game music. We haven't done that in a while. So I've got this little pack. Hold it upright at least. This little Pac-Man My Arcade handheld should do nicely for something interesting to listen to. Okay, enough of that lo-fi nonsense. Let's go ahead and go over to Bluetooth and test it out. See, our Bluetooth indicator is lighting up there. I'm going to back out, sharpen the focus a little bit. Let me go ahead and pair this to my phone, and we'll give it a listen over Bluetooth. Very, very interesting. It's got plenty of bass, but you know what's weird is over Bluetooth, I feel like I was missing a little bit of the highs. It was a little muddy, a little boxy. Now, I personally have this earmarked for a possible MP3 player for the bathroom. I just like listening to old-time radio while I'm getting ready or getting ready for bed. So I've been plowing through these old Bob Hope radio shows that I have on an SD card. So I've got this SD to USB adapter. I'm going to plug it in right there. Then I'm going to go over to the USB input and it should start playing automatically. If not, I might have to hit the play button. You mean you have to use your hands? That's like a baby's toy.
So, starring Bob Hope. When you're feeling lonesome, strictly on your lonesome, where there's life, remember there is still Bob Hope.
Thank you so much. How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is Bob, middle of the winter Hope, telling you if you've got preserves in the cellar, use Pepsodent and you'll preserve what's under your smeller.
So when you want to do an aux input on this, you plug in the aux cable to the back. This does not come with the unit. I provided this. Grab a device that you want to use for a signal. In this case, I'm going to use this Game Boy mod, plug it into the headphone jack down there. And yeah, go ahead and power it up is always a good idea. Okay, final thoughts. I think it's really, really cool. Cost is $59.99, so $60 on Amazon right now. There you can see it. It does come in some other colors like black. This is the blue one, a red one, a rose gold one as well. And I think that that's a good value for a quality Bluetooth speaker. And like I said, my only qualm about this was it was a little boxy and lacking in the highs when connected to my phone. But that was an initial cursory test. Speakers haven't been run in or anything like that. So over time, as it's used, my opinion may change. That being said, the AM/FM radio is great. The USB playback is fantastic. The styling, the build quality is all top notch. And when it comes to sound, it's all personal preference, right? Everybody's got a different opinion. Some people hear things differently than others. And I am very impressed with the punch, the power, the bass, the fullness of the sound. And on FM, it sounded so crisp and so perfect that I was just very, very impressed. That was the first thing I heard out of it. So yeah, cool radio for sure. All right, my friends, and that is going to do it. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, I wanted to let you know that our 3D printing is back online. We had struggled with some issues with our old printer. We invested in a new one, and it is turning out phenomenal prints. So our custom adapter shop, link will be available in various places on the channel, is back open for business. So check out our eBay shop for that. Also, a reminder to subscribe if you haven't done so already so you don't miss a single thing. We not only produce the long form videos, but a lot of other breadcrumbs, short form content, community posts, surveys, things of that nature. Would love to have you in the family and along for the journey. And speaking of in the family, if you want to join our membership program, feel free to do that. It's just $1 a month, exclusive video content, early access to some videos, and most importantly, the satisfaction of knowing you're helping to support the channel. It takes a lot of time, energy, and funds to keep it going. So your support is much appreciated, even if it's just watching the commercials, which I very much appreciate you doing. My friends, that is going to do it for this time, but I want to say a huge thank you to you for just being there. And I appreciate each and every one of you so much. But that's going to do it for today. So happy record hunting. We'll see you next time.